Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Hey guys. I said, hey guys.
The queen comes. The queen speaks
Oh
first.
girl. Girl, you didn't even get it right. You didn't even get it right.
Honey, the queen speaks first. I don't know why you were speaking before
You
me.
didn't
I'm
have it right.
totally
That's okay.
confused by
We
that.
understand. You didn't get it
Girl,
right.
behave yourself.
Get it
Behave
right
yourself.
the first time.
Behave yourself,
Get it right
girl.
the first time, Nene.
Say what now?
I said get it right the first
Say what
time.
now?
Get it right the first time.
Okay, next. Anyways, what's going on, you guys? We're happy to be
Oh, I'm
back.
great.
Girl, we've been consistent. I'm knocking on wood.
Mm-hmm. Knocking on. I don't have any wood. Well, there we go. Knocking on wood. Consistent. We've been doing really good. We have. We've been trying.
Yes, definitely.
Um. Yes, it's been a lot, but we've been
Mhm.
making it happen.
Mhm.
Um. I'm a Lord.
And I'm Tad Ho.
It's the T.O.show.
Yes, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed our Disney thing. We were having a lot of fun with it. Although I will say I was kind of over the Aladdin conversation. I was like, girl, wrap it up. It's Aladdin. But I do get, if we should talk about it, but I was just kind of like, wrap it up. It's Aladdin. Wrap it up. I'm ready to talk about the Little Mermaid girl. Let's talk about it.
Well, like I said, it was in the lineup, and I just thought that we will at least
Hmm.
give it up for a show that
I'll
has.
be honest with you. In
It's,
what I had, I didn't see it on the lineup.
well, it's actually was.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, didn't they say that it's there, but it was like they don't have any clips or anything like that? They're just
No, they
doing
didn't
one.
have any clips. They just announced that they were going to be
Okay,
doing.
got you.
And like I said, I had to bring that up because it is part
It
of
is.
the nine more the people of color
Uh
movie
huh. Uh
minorities.
huh.
That's what I was trying to get. I was going to get the word
Yes.
out. Shit. But I feel like we had to talk about it, so there you go, and we did.
Yeah, we did.
So
I'm gonna be honest with you. When the trailer comes out, if it's a lot better, I'll be more excited. But I'm judging it based off of what they gave us the first time. I
mhm,
was not happy with how
mhm,
they did the Aladdin storytelling. I feel like the thing is, again, like I said the last time, it just there's a magic about Disney films that if you're a kid that grew up on Disney, there's a magic that cannot be replicated in how they've been doing the live actions. You know?
mhm.
So it's like certain ones have been okay, but majority of them have not been that great.
Well, you already know
That's
Alice
it.
in Wonderland started it off, which just it was well,
Technically,
no, because
was it Alice in Wonderland or was it the Jungle Book?
no, girl,
Which
it
one
was
was
Alice.
first?
It was Alice in Wonderland. They did had a second Alice movie, by the way, so maybe that's what's getting you
Hmm.
confused. But it started off with Alice in Wonderland, which was perfectly done. So I really want to give out. Now,
The live action, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that came out
I'm going back and
2010.
forth.
That came out 2010. Jungle Book. Okay, you're right. Jungle Book was 2016.
And there are other movies that came out before Jungle.
Like
What?
what? Snow White?
No, girl, no, it wasn't Snow White. What else they had that came out way before Jungle Book? I think Cinderella. Was Cinderella out
Snow
there?
White and the Huntsman was before Jungle Book,
No, girl, but that's not Disney.
technically.
It's
What
not
was
Disney.
technically?
What are you talking about? No, so it was what came out. They had a lot of things that came out from Jungle Book. I just can't even get in my bag right now of how many things that came out before that movie.
Cinderella was 2015, so it was before. You're right about that one.
Yeah, so yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about it. Kate Blanchett. That was such an excellent cast choice. To have Kate Blanchett as the evil stepmother,
Hmm.
excellent casting.
You don't need to call me mother. Madam would do. Yes. I want to go
Mm.
back and look at it again because I do love Kate Blanchett. I love her in movies. I've
She's
said
so
that
much fun. I
numerous
loved
times
her in
on the
Thor
show.
Ragnarok. She was amazing in Thor
Yes,
Ragnarok.
yes. Like I told you, every time we talk about it, I was very surprised that it was her because I was looking. I'm like, I think that's my girl, but I'm like, I can't see her in this movie. Like, that don't sound possible at
Mm-hmm.
all. So, it took me like halfway through the movie to know. I'm like, that's her. That's her. I know because the whole time I'm like, I know it's her, but I don't think it's her. I'm like, I know this is Kate Blanchett. I know it's got to be her. And like half through the movie, I'm like, this is this bitch. I don't know why something didn't tell me to go on my phone to look it up. To because I was really struggling with it. I'm like, I can't believe she is in this movie. And Thor Ragnarok is one of Marvel's best movies.
I
Let
will
me
put
be
it up
very
there.
clear.
I think it's one of their better. It's one of their better works. It really finds a way to get the. I think that okay. I would say this: a lot of comic book people are disappointed with certain Marvel movies because they don't fully grasp the comic books. But I think the thing is, they have to really focus on the movie going audience, making
Absolutely.
sure they're. It has to be a everybody is included experience, and
Mhm.
sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't work. It
Yeah.
didn't work for Thor: Love and Thunder, but it did really work for Thor Ragnarok. I'm just going to be honest with you. Thor Ragnarok is Thor's best work when it comes to the movie universe.
Love and Thunder, I will give it the second best. Second best, I'll give it. Okay, what? Oh, girl, next. Let's talk.
Uh...
Let's get because we're gonna talk about
Let's get
Marvel
into
as
it.
well. So, what else we have on the list of where you stopped off at?
Okay, so last I was talking about was this movie called Elementals. Now, Elementals is going to be one of those kind of like what's the word I'm thinking of? Um Inside Out films, but it's like fire, water, land and air, earth and air. They're in a land together, and essentially what it's going to
They had a
be
trailer for that.
is huh?
They had a trailer for that.
I don't think they released a trailer, but it was more so just like they have pictures, they had like the people who were there got to see a trailer. We didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be kind of like um languages and cultures are coming together, and they're all different, um what's the word I want to use, elementals basically. So that's what we know so far.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested. I like the idea of Inside Out. Inside Out, ooh, not Moana. That's not what my brain is thinking, Moana, but that's not what I mean. These like later era Pixar films have been really interesting in how they're exploring um the bad guy being more so an inward bad guy, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like a inner demons, inner trauma, like Encanto or Luca, which is so good, you guys. If you haven't seen Luca,
It's
please,
real, real good.
please watch Luca. Please watch it. It's so good. Very cute.
What came
I
about
kind of
Luca?
cried a little bit.
I did.
I kind of cried just a little bit.
I did. I did.
I am not ashamed.
I did. It took me a minute to finish it. Actually, I think
Hmm. Oh,
because
didn't we like our last time we did a podcast thing? I was talking about it, and you said you didn't. Was that Luca or was it Turning Red? Which one was the newer Pixar movie that you haven't finished?
I didn't fully look at it because I think I was watching it in past. Look, and I think we do need to stop doing this. Sometimes when we watch movies, we'll just be on our phones or we
Oh
like have
yeah,
the
you
oh
miss chunks of the movie and stuff like that. But yeah, I do get
yeah.
that. We definitely should stop doing that.
So
I
I
got to stop
think
doing
what
it
I
too.
did was I don't think I did like it at first. I don't think I liked it at first. And then
Mm-hmm.
some say just let's go back to it because Pixar never really
Mm-hmm.
gets it wrong all the time. They always
Yeah, they do pretty
Pixar
good.
gonna
Like
give you 85% percentage. It'll be good. It's that 15% that okay. But nonetheless. So I said, let me go back and rewatch it, and I really rewatched it. And I dubbed, and so I was like, it's actually a very, very good movie. Like, no, and then I rewatched it and I said, okay, no, this is like the shit. Hold on. We're
Mm-hmm.
onto something here. So I'm like, the animation, how to see how it evolved. It's immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just great. It's really, really great. And
Yes.
I just love how they they put things together. They're very, very precise, and you gotta really pay this, attention in Pixar movies because it's the details are everything. You gotta really, really get into it, and of course, you look for the Easter eggs where they have different objects from different Pixar movies in their movies, and I think that's really, really fun. And I like when people play with that. I love that.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be fun. I think it's interesting to kind of go explore that and really do something different. But also, I do agree with your previous comment because I thought about I watched something recently and I was like a little bit in my phone, but then it's like as soon as I put it down, I was like, I really need to stop being on my phone.
Mm.
Not to say I didn't see anything, I did see a majority of it, but it was just like you miss certain key moments and stuff like that when you do that. So I do agree with you there. But I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see where they go with it. I
Yeah.
feel like it's going to be again like a Turning Red, Inside Out, Luca, Lightyear 2. Although I still have my issues with Lightyear, but I wouldn't. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's a bad, terrible, terrible movie. I think it's
I think
we
if
already
it
had our
was a
thing with
movie
this.
that wasn't connected to Toy Story at all, I think it would have been something.
I
Just
can agree with that. I think
because I
that's
think
I think I think that's the thing. It's like there's an expectation and an idea of where it was going to go, and what we got is different from
mm,
what we wanted. If that makes sense.
absolutely.
hmm but I'm excited to see where Elemental goes. I think it'll be fun. Up was another good one. I think it'll be fun to see where it goes, what they're going to explore, how they're going to go about doing this. Is there anything you want to add about it?
Oh no, they just need to bring it on. And I want to mention some
hmm
other movies.
hmm
The Good Dinosaur is one of the hit and miss for me. It really missed
I
some
didn't like the
that
Good
meant for
Dinosaur.
me. And and the funny thing is, like, if anybody knows anything about Pixar movies, when they are released, usually it is a big buzz after
It
people have finished
is.
the movie.
It really wasn't a big buzz with that
For The
one.
Good Dinosaur, I didn't hear nothing, so I was like, okay, well, I don't think this movie is that good because I'm like, I haven't heard anyone raving behind
hmm
it or whatever the case may be. So that's how you kind of can know a Pixar movie probably did great. The same thing with Lightyear. I think it was more so that we didn't get a much buzz. The only buzz that was happening was the situation with the kiss or whatever case, the lesbian relationship becoming
Oh yeah.
again there. And again, like we keep on having this conversation about representation, and that's just what it is. And it's like you can't hide gay people. I don't know why it's just this thing that they're just trying to do. Is like we're there, we're here, and I think the point
hmm
is you have to educate your kids or whatever case may be because that's what you're supposed to do. Because kids gonna see something, they're not gonna know how to identify it because you hid it from them or whatever case may
All right.
be. And I think we got to stop doing that. Stop trying to erase people and what they are and who they are at the end of the day. It just is what it is, and I think it's a beautiful thing, and I think it's normal. It is what it is. So I don't know why people are just making a big deal, but they always do. So I think that's the only buzz I really heard about it, but not that it was really, really good. So
hmm
that's another thing. So, but nonetheless, it was okay. I mean, is it rewatchable? Maybe yes. Whatever case may be. It had like kind of like a moody look to it, or whatever case may be. Kind of like and I like movies like that. You know,
I can see that. I think
I like
I
it.
probably need to rewatch it recently, and because when I rewatched Captain Marvel and I rewatched what was the other
Oh,
one?
you said
Suicide Squad, the
yeah,
second
oh,
one.
it's so silly for that.
The first Suicide Squad, I rewatched them and I was like, actually, these aren't as bad.
Oh, the first
And I think it's
one
like
wasn't bad.
when you really explore without the pressures that are going on around you, you really go, you know what? this isn't as bad. I think it's like there's so much extra added on to these movies that if you watch them with all the pressures, it's like, okay, if I don't instantly like it, there's something about it.
Yeah.
And then you have to take your time with them. Certain things, it's just take your time with it. So yeah, I do agree with that. Where it's just I probably rewatch it, and maybe I'll like Buzz Lightyear better. I probably still feel the same way, and maybe that'll be something we can do for the podcast. Maybe we can come back a couple months or so, after all the buzz and everything has died down, and rewatch it and see how we feel.
Hmm.
Maybe
But
we'll
the
do
thing is,
that.
I think I do that sometimes when it comes to certain things that people are really into and
Mm-hmm.
it's very popular. And, I really come back, like certain songs that'll be playing on the radio, and I'm like, girl.
Oh, I do that too.
And then I come back to, wait, girl, this was kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got this
Can I?
song with Justin Bieber and this other guy, and it's called "Stay," and I've been hearing it a lot on TikTok because it's a very huge song.
Wow.
And what you listen to the
Mm-hmm.
song?
No, and I don't plan on.
No,
Let's move
actually,
on
it
along.
sounds
Oop.
really really good. It sounds amazing, by the way, you guys. It does sound really good, and I have yet to listen to it because I'm not really a big Justin Bieber fan. I'm just not, or whatever. But I knew he went through a lot when he was coming up. It was a lot of stuff, you know,
Oh yeah, it's a
saying
lot
online
going
and
on with
just
that
being
one.
rude, disrespectful, and just saying how hateful people are. But nonetheless, he had all crazy outbursts, and his rhetoric was very, girl, just
It's a
nonetheless,
lot going on.
it was a
Let's just
lot
say
going
it's a
on,
lot.
and there's a lot going on with him. So, nonetheless, I was going to take my time to get into that and see, because you really want to like it for what it is versus getting with the hype. Now sometimes it feels good to be with people with the hype on it, don't get it twisted, but it's certain things it's
Mm-hmm.
like, girl, let me take my time before I watch it or whatever case maybe, or I listen to it or get into the album.
Agreed.
Yeah, because even with Dangerously in Love, I still like where with Beyonce, I wasn't really into Beyonce like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first listened to Dangerous in Love, that was years later, by the way. Like listen to the whole. Actually, no, I did have the album, but I wasn't really into it. I wasn't really into the album, so I
I
purchased the
got
album.
you.
But I think later down the line, when I really just sat and just listened, and back in the day, I've mentioned this before. It's like I used to play games when I listen to music. That's how I get into music. I'll play something. It'll be something that I'm doing or something like that. And I remember I was playing the game and I had fell in love with the album. I was like, okay, yeah, this bitch got an album. This is an album. This is an album. Okay, especially one of my favorite songs on there is what's that song? I want to be with you. I think I want to be with you. That's the
Mm-hmm.
song right there. Baby. Signs. Oh, just let's get back into what we was talking about.
With. But let's go ahead to our next one. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the next one is called Win or Lose. It's going to be a TV series based on this middle school co-ed softball team called the Pickles. And each episode is going to be different characters' perspectives leading up to their championship game. I'm probably not going to watch this. I think it might be okay. I don't think it's going to be terrible, but I'm not a sports person. Well, let me not lie. I'm hugely into sports. I love sports. I watch them every day.
Girl, she just be looking for
Just like I
she
watch,
look no, she
just like I
looking for
watch,
dick print.
just like I, just like I watch Dragon Ball Z every day.
She
It's
don't
my
know nothing
favorite
about Dragon
anime.
Ball Z. She don't know.
Ask me a question. Exactly, you couldn't. And this has nothing to do with Dragon Ball Z. So we're gonna move right on along. Do you have
No,
anything
no,
you want
no,
to say
no.
about Win or Lose?
What's Goku's second son name?
His second son's name is. We're gonna move right on along because this is about Disney,
Exactly.
not Dragon Ball Z. This is about Disney, not Dragon Ball Z. Thank you very much.
Man,
Do you have anything you want to say about Win or Lose? Do you have anything you want to say about Win or Lose?
well, I know you ain't got nothing to say.
Do you have anything you want to say?
I don't have an answer for you, just like you didn't have an answer for me. No, I have
I did answer your question by moving on along. I'm moving on along.
Go
Hmm.
ahead, girl. Next.
Is there anything you want to say about it, win or lose?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. Exactly. The next one is called
Girl,
Elio.
wait, hold up. Wait,
Um,
excuse
hmm?
me. Girl, let me say something. You ain't gotta do it
Hmm.
all like that. Don't be trying to move me along. Let,
Anyways, and are you done?
anyways,
Is there any,
just
is there
next,
any more? Is there any more?
next.
Exactly. 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 Just what I thought. It's called Elio.
Try again.
Um, it's an 11-year-old artistic, creative child who's struggling with fitting in. He kind of like dreams. So he gets beamed into the spaceship and he's mistaken for an intergalactic ambassador for Earth. So now he has to save Earth essentially. And, he's going to find his family in space. Let's just be honest. That's what's going to happen. Now, I personally feel like this is going to be very cute. It's kind of giving me like Steven Universe a little bit, like artsy, goofy kid that's a little bit of a loner, but he's like, excuse me, fun. And I think this is going to be cute, very spacey, very fun. Um, Again, like I said, Steven Universe. It feels very Steven Universe, but it's a little bit less pastels, if that makes sense. With the color scheme, from what I'm seeing, the color scheme doesn't look pastel. How do you feel? What do you think?
I should. Did he have a trailer for it?
No, they just had pictures for it.
Oh.
The pictures look kind of like what you would expect. You know what I mean? Like it's like he's dealing with aliens. He's a little kid. It's gonna be cute. I think it's gonna be very cute.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Uh, girl.
Wig.
I mean, it's gonna be a kids movie.
That's true.
I mean, I think we've seen things like that happen time and time again. So
Hmm.
I don't think I really have a comment on it. So you know,
I'll say this.
I think
I'm
I'm the
interested.
audience for it.
Yeah. I want to see the trailer. There we go. Let's say that. Any more you want to add before we go to the next one?
No, no problem. But the funny thing, I still want to bring this up because since you want to talk about this, but you didn't want to talk about Atlanta. I mean,
Okay, girl.
Aladdin.
Because it's a part of what I have. What I'm seeing is what is on here. So I have to report the news. I have to report the news.
Oh, girl, when we gonna talk about that
Anyways,
missing that wig? Oh,
skipping right on along. Next on the list is called Inside Out 2.
mm,
Now, this one, she's a teenager and she's going to be dealing with new emotions. The same ones, but there's going to be added on emotions coming into this.
oh, I love it.
Um, hmm,
I love this.
what you
I
said?
said I love that.
I know it's going to be interesting. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Inside Out.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how they explore emotions for teenagers. So it's like rage. We already know that. She's going to be dealing with, ooh, she's probably going to be dealing with lust, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, that's definitely gonna happen.
Well, Disney knows
Y'all,
how to
this
handle
is
it. The way they did the movie Soul, which is Soul, was one of my top favorites. How they handled it.
you could have said Turning Red because Turning Red deals with lust a lot. Actually, did you watch Turning Red?
Yeah.
It dealt with a lot of that too. So I feel like it's gonna still be kid friendly, but I feel like it's gonna be they're gonna have to toe the line with this one.
But it was a funny thing. It was a conspiracy theory that they said that they feel like Raleigh may be gay. She may be bi
I've heard that. I've heard
because
that.
the men was all the dad was all men, the mom was all women. So
Mm-hmm. I'm interested to see where they go with it.
I wonder
It'll be
if he
interesting.
might be bisexual. You never know.
I mean, girl, the way things are going,
Mm-hmm.
they're deciding and exploring who they are, and I'm so happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
They are openly doing that. We didn't have that, and it's a privilege that they are being able to have that, and I appreciate that for them.
Yeah.
Cause girl, we was struggling. Oof,
Who was
struggling.
struggling?
So, come on now.
Who was struggling being that girl?
You saying we wasn't? Okay,
What
girl.
part of what they
Anyways, you on
struggling?
some
I'm trying to,
foolishness.
hold on, maybe I just missed the part. What part was struggling?
I'm talking about where kids now they're in a good space where they could be open and proud.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Cause girl, we was struggling with that."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, girl.
No, what are you
Anyways.
talking about? I'm agreeing with you. Girl, not too
Hmm.
much.
Mm.
I'm a light.
Okay. Anyway,
Don't do it.
next one is Zootopia Plus, which is going to be them diving into the lives of the characters that live in Zootopia.
Yes. Yes,
Oh
ma'am.
Lord. You want to start?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I haven't even seen, I don't know if they got a preview out, but let me tell you something about it.
No, but they did say it's going to come out November 9th.
Okay. What, this November, man?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll have it. Let me tell you something. When Zootopia came
Oh
out and
Lord.
people was raving about it, saying that it's so good, it's so immaculate, it's so wonderful, or whatever the case may be. And I had watched it, and I at first I didn't like it. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit all really about?" And then in passing, mind you, it's the same thing. I was watching for
Mm-hmm.
distraction. So I went back and rewatched it because I was like, let me see what's going on. Maybe I'm missing something. And girl, I was like, okay, say what now?
Right.
I said what now? I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
they're talking. They're talking. Okay, they're talking. And the way they set it up, the way they open it, like the way they played on this, girl, it's so
Mm-hmm.
many layers, so many deep. And I think they've done it in a way of just talking about a deeper issue. And I feel like, that's one that I can say about Pixar and Disney. Because, they're the same. Well, no, they're different. You know what I mean.
I got
You
you.
know. But the way they tell stories, yeah, it's amazing. And I felt like that was it's giving me soul vibes. I'm telling you, because, yeah, because I love Soul. I don't know why I keep on bringing up Soul. Soul was actually a good movie. Very good movie. It was good. Care. It was good. But what you got to think about it? I'm sorry.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see where they go with Zootopia. I think it'll be fun and interesting to see them explore their lives. I enjoyed Zootopia the first time, and I think this will be fun. I'm interested to see how they're gonna go about things because the first one felt very contained, but I do think it's a good idea because ooh, excuse me, they left it kind of open for them to explore other people, other areas, other avenues of this town.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in that moment where we got to see the mice
Mm-hmm.
and their little area. Like, I think that'll be interesting to see how they go about telling these different stories. So I'm interested. I trust Disney in their animation department. I trust them. Anything else you want to say?
No, I already said what I had to say.
Okay. There is going to be another show. I don't want to say the name because I do not want to mess it up. But it is a Lagos. It's set in Nigeria. Um, and it's going to be a Afro-futuristic esque story. Um, It's a coming of age story of a young heiress from a wealthy island and her best friend Kole, a self taught tech expert in love with someone from the mainland. So they're going to be kind of getting. I think I enjoy them doing this, where they're getting more into other stories and lore. I think that's going to be very fun to do, and I'm so happy to see it, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm excited. I don't know a lot. Now, this one we didn't get a trailer, by the way. We only got like pictures of the cast, and the people who were there got a little bit of pictures of the actual animation and everything. So, what do you think? Are you excited? Are you interested to explore Nigeria?
Yeah. I want
Okay.
to see where they making those scam phone calls at.
Okay, girl. And here we go. Wow. Yep, it's going to be a sci-fi show set in a Wakanda. For people who don't know Afrofuturism, it's going to be a Wakandan esque space or setup. So think about how Wakanda is, where it's like sci-fi, futuristic, Afrofuturistic, but it's technology that's like very still modern, if that makes sense. So just be excited. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how they go about things and do this.
Mm,
And I'm excited that they're doing it. Let's say that. I'm very excited that they're doing it and making this happen.
yeah. Okay.
I know. All right. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Next is Strange World, which has a trailer. The trailer's been out for a while. Um, Basically, it is what did they say this one was similar? It's about a family that goes to a strange world to find that way they can get past their differences, and also they learn about somebody from the family that has been there for a while. So it's going to be kind of like what am I thinking of? It gives me the vibe of like what is that? Like, I don't want to say Futurama because I feel like that's not the right word, but it feels like Futurama esque. Um, what is that? What is that? That animated Disney film where they explore a strange world. What is the one I'm thinking of?
When it explores a strange world. Hold on, you talking about that movie with
Milo, I think. Is that Lost Planet? Treasures of the Lost Planet or something. Anyways, girl, you know what? Never mind. Basically, they're exploring a strange world. Um, I like the idea of it, and there's a trailer out, by the way. If you haven't seen it already, go and watch it. Come back to us. Even though I don't think. Have you watched the trailer?
no.
I think you have. If you no, you don't watch trailers when you go to theaters. Never mind. Wow.
I do watch some
Uh,
trailers.
girl,
I do.
girl,
What? Oh girl.
girl. Anyways, yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I like the idea of them exploring a strange new world, and I like the Star Trekky element, that kind of like space exploration, sci-fi fantasy, not fantasy, sci-fi aspect. I think it'll be fun. So I'm interested. How about you? Where are you at with that?
Well, that sounds interesting. I mean, I don't think I have
Hmm.
anything to say because I haven't seen the trailer, so I can't
I know you
much in
haven't exactly.
envision it or whatever the case may be. And I do watch some trailers. It depends on if I go into the theaters early, but usually I try to aim to when the movie's about to start because those trailers are 20 minutes.
Hmm. They
They
are.
are very very long, and I don't want to be up in there because especially if I'm eating some popcorn because the popcorn won't be gone.
Oh, that's true. A wig.
What? Oh girl.
I said wig. Anyways, that's that one. I'm excited. I can't wait to see it. I'm gonna show you the trailer later on. It don't have to be today, but it'll be later. But are you ready for the next thing?
Hmm.
And the last thing was a movie called Wish. Now,
Wish
Wish is
or
going to
wish?
be Wish, like Wish Upon a Star.
Okay.
Okay, so this one is called Wish. It stars this girl named Aisha. She's 17. She's from the Kingdom of Wishes, where wishes can literally come true. Um, she decides to make a plea to the stars, which is answered by a cosmic force, and together they face the most formidable of foes to save our community and prove that when the will of one courageous human connects with the magic of the stars, wondrous things can happen. Now, I will say this: Aisha is black.
Hmm.
So we will be getting our second black Disney princess.
Finally.
Third, actually, if you count Shuri, which I count Shuri.
Okay.
She is a princess. Can we be honest?
She is.
She counts. Exactly. So, anyways, yeah, she'll be our third Disney princess that's black. Now, it'll be a lot of you people out there that'll be like, oh, are you gonna watch this just because she's black? And to that I say, absolutely.
Mm.
Now what? Where do we go from here? What happens now? Yeah, exactly. I am watching it because she's black.
I just when they were saying, y'all just vote for Obama because he black. Yeah, maybe.
Mhm.
Child, you like, girl, look, I ain't got
y'all
time for all
just
that.
y'all just excited to see Ariel because she's black. Exactly. What are we talking about?
Why don't you think, girl? I don't think that. All I know I'm gonna be thinking is I'm gonna be up there enjoying it, honey. Sure.
Did y'all just watch Black Panther because he's black?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a plan.
Where are we gonna go with this?
Let me tell you something.
Y'all
I
keep
really want to
asking.
be quiet.
Y'all keep asking these questions, and
I know I
it's
was going
like
to see Black Panther, so let's be very clear about this. I knew I was going to go see Black Panther,
same.
but I don't think I was very that much excited for the character in general because I didn't know that much
Mm-hmm.
about the character. So let's be very clear. But when that trailer came out,
Dropped when it
and yeah,
dropped.
when it dropped, and I saw that, and I said, because mind you, I've seen the posters and all that. That's when I was working at the theater, and the posters
Okay.
was
I
I
remember.
think
I still appreciate that poster that you gave me to this day.
I know you did. So I seen the poster that came out, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, oh, whatever. And then the trailer dropped. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Baby, I wasn't right after
Mm-hmm.
that. I said, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah,
It's happening. We're happening. We're
yeah,
happening. Exactly.
yeah.
And I sure did
It
too.
was
I sure did
such a
too.
moment for Black people because I never thought I would have seen of this made up character, this fictional
Mm-hmm.
character, and to just see the beauty of
Mm-hmm.
of our of Black culture, African culture, just
Mm-hmm.
it's so
Mm-hmm.
unrealistic. I'm like, oh my god! And then I got my boy Michael B. Jordan. Now I know he said he was going for a run. I didn't know he was in the movie. He wanted to surprise me.
Oh girl. He said he was gonna pick up some milk and did not come
Oh
back.
girl, he
Oh,
came back, honey. He had to get some cum.
exactly. This is a family friendly show.
Oh, girl, please. Let's not do that. But nonetheless, it was everything. That trailer was everything for me. And I was like, yeah, I think I gotta go see this. I gotta go see this. And of course, we had the same thing again. When it's a black person in a movie, or it's always got to have some people that's being racist. Let's just call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's if they got a problem with the movie, you're racist. You just shut up.
Mind your business.
Exactly.
Mind your business.
It.
But anyways, girl, I'm excited. I can't wait to see Wish. Just like I can't wait to see Ariel.
Mm-hmm,
Oh, it's gonna happen.
mm-hmm.
So sorry that y'all did not think that we were going to be excited. I'm excited.
Oh yes, we will, and we'll be wearing all the material.
Hmm. When the Little Mermaid comes out, I'm wearing mermaid something.
Oh, it's gonna be
Be
Black
ready.
Mermaid. I'm gonna have her face on there. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I'm
But you
hat that
guys,
says, would it be like, oh, what's the hashtag they be having? Not my area. So,
and I'm probably go to the whatchamacallit theater too. Well, the 3D experience, the
oh
4D
yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Hmm. Absolutely.
Oh, that's what I meant. That you gotta go to see Black Panther. They get our damn tickets. Oh,
Yeah.
we don't see it.
I need to see it. I need to buy the ticket. We need to buy the tickets. We're gonna do that anyways. We were gonna see it anyways. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're seeing that.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be all
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You ready? Next on our list is, since we're done with Disney finally, we're gonna talk about Marvel slash Star Wars slash 20th Century Studios, which is Fox.
Mm-hmm.
First on the list is Willow. Now, do you know Willow? Have you heard of that? Willow, the TV, the movie that came out in the 80s?
Willow, you talking about the rat movie?
No, Willow. It's this movie. It's like a Star Trek-y, not Star Trek. It's more
Is it
like a
Star
Lord of
Trek?
the
Is it
Ringsy.
connected to Star
It's
Trek?
a it's a Lord of the Ringsy kind of movie.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, well, they have a new thing called Willow. It's a movie that came out ages ago in the 80s. And they're doing a TV series on it. Watching the trailer, it gives me the vibe that it's going to be what Lord of the Rings, the new one, Rings of Power should have been in Game of Thrones. Not Game of Thrones, but more like what Lord of the Rings should be.
Mm-hmm. You said it's a
Um
series?
yeah, it's going to be a TV series. The new Willow is a TV series. The original was a movie. Yes. So, I'm excited to see it, to see where it goes. I'm not typically a Star Trekky person. I know I said that I was earlier, but I'm not typically that.
Is it supposed to be
I,
from
I
Star Trek?
enjoy certain. Huh?
Is it supposed to be from Star Trek?
I don't know why I keep saying Star Trek. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
was?
please. It's more Lord of the Rings. So I'm more into Lord of the Rings. So I'll be excited for this. Essentially is what I'm saying. How about you? Are you into Lord of the
I'm
Rings?
into Lord of the Rings, but I haven't watched that Witch Come episode though.
Oh, the show?
Mm-hmm.
Rings of Power?
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, yeah.
It's okay. That's all I got to say about that. Anyways, you ready to talk about the next thing?
Absolutely.
I'll talk about Tales of the Jedi, which is their new animated Star Wars series. I'm into Star Wars, you guys. Fun fact, I don't live for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to watch the original movies. I tried to watch all of them, and I did. I mostly watched them for when Giant Boyega was added. Just gonna be real honest with you. I was not gonna watch them outside of that. It's not my vibe. Star Wars is not my vibe. I'll do Star Trek, but mostly because my mom. But I'm, I'm neither one is really my vibe. I'm just gonna be real. Just gonna be real.
Why you hating on Star Trek, especially with Chris Pines, girl?
Oh, girl,
Come on now.
he knows. He knows.
He knows what, honey.
He knows how I feel.
Girl,
Girl, anyways. But they have a new animated series which I'm interested in. I love that they're bringing back Samuel L. Jackson. I'm just going to be real with y'all. They're bringing Samuel L. Jackson back and that's what I'm here for.
mm-hmm.
Um I'm going to go ahead and skip over your opinion cuz you don't care either way it goes. So, do you have an opinion or are you good? You okay with me skipping?
You go right ahead.
Next is Osaka. Ahsoka, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know Star Wars like that. They're going to be doing a series based on. Fun fact: this character is based on the creator of Star Wars. His wife. He made a character based off of her likeness and her characterization, and so it's a black woman. It's going to be starring Rosario Dawson. It's live action, so I'm excited for that. Boom. That's as best as I can give y'all. I'm not a Star Wars person, so I'm just giving y'all what I got. This is as best as I can give y'all.
Weird.
I'm watching that. Mandalorian. I need to catch up on the Mandalorian. I'm still on season 2, you guys. I'm behind. I do enjoy the Mandalorian. It's probably one of the better for me, for me, Star Warsy series that's out there. So it's like I got really into the Mandalorian. I just need to finish season 2. That's all I got. Um, boom. Let's see. Next, I said that because they're bringing out a season 3, by the way. That's why I said it. Anyways, next is Indiana Jones, which is going to be starring Harrison Ford again. And he said this is going to be the end of him doing Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
Now, are you into Indiana Jones? Do you care?
I
Do you
had
watch
watched
that?
it a long time ago, but I don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
I know they had the one
Got you.
where Shia LaBeouf was in it, and I was supposed to be watching that one, but I didn't even watch that one.
Girl, with what's going on with Shia, mm-mm, I'm not supporting.
Girl, we talking about you love Shia LaBeouf.
I did.
Oh, girl.
Not now. Not with what's going on. So, anyways, I'm interested. I'm not a big Indiana Jones fan. I haven't really watched a lot of it. But I'm excited to see where they go, and I do like that, they're giving him a chance to finish off his character and really get a chance to finish the storyline of him being Indiana Jones. I think it's important that you guys, DC, I'm talking directly to you, finish off a character's storyline and give them the chance to finish their story.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like we didn't get that with Superman. We're not getting that with Batman. Y'all aren't going to do that with Cyborg. So it's like I just want y'all to finish off a character storyline. Y'all did whatever y'all did with Wonder Woman. Just finish a good storyline. Let me say that. Finish a great storyline. That's all I gotta say. Do you have any thoughts about Indiana Jones?
No, I don't. I'm so
Wig.
sorry. I'm glad they're wrapping it up.
Wow. Anyways, wow. So the next thing on our list is they're going to be doing a Steve Rogers the musical, which is going to be essentially a musical.
They're doing the Steve. They're really gonna do it.
No, girl.
I'm not even about to do it.
They said it's based off of the show within the show that was on Hawkeye.
They're gonna do it for real.
I guess they're gonna do this. I guess they're serious.
Okay, whatever. I can't even believe they're gonna do it.
I don't think they actually are. I think from what I'm seeing, it's more so just of them just doing something, just saying something. I guess, but I don't know if they're gonna really do a musical. They might. You never know, girl. But are you ready to see what else they got going
What
on?
else they got going on? Cause girl, they better be playing. I know it's been a joke or whatever case would be that people
Mm-hmm.
laughing about it.
They actually did it. They actually performed for the audience that was there a musical number.
Girl,
Girl. First and foremost, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, which, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Chadwick. Rest in peace to Chadwick, girl. Hello?
no, I'm listening. I was having a
Did
moment.
you not hear me?
I was having a moment of silence for Chad.
Oh, weird.
I
Yeah, rest in peace to Chadwick, though. You guys, they're doing the follow up. They've been planned on doing this. This has been in the works for ages since the movie came out. That the plan was that they were going to do a follow up to the movie.
Mm.
It's going to be. We don't really know a lot about it, but we do know that we're going to get a new villain, which is Namor, who is Marvel's, Aquaman. I love the fact that just like DC, Marvel is deciding to change the race of their sea character and make them interesting.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. I had no interest in Namor until now. I'm just saying. We just got to be real. But I'm excited to see where they go with this. I love his character design. I love the character. I'm ready to go ahead and get the Funko Pops, T-shirts, whatever y'all got of Namor, I'm buying. Whatever I got for this new Black Panther, I'm buying. I'm just saying. And I'm so glad that Shuri is on board. We was going it was a little rocky, but I'm glad that she's on board. And I'm excited to see where they go with it. Anything you have to say about Black Panther Wakanda
I don't
Forever?
even think we need to add anything. We've been talking off and on about. So
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to add anything. I think we could have just said, "Girl, y'all know Black Panther 2 is coming out," and we can just move on to the next.
And y'all know we gonna do what? Act a fool. So just be
Mm-hmm.
ready. Also, fun fact, Ryan Coogler is going to also direct, well, no, he's going to executive produce Ironheart. Now, if you guys don't know who Ironheart is going to be is the black girl that was smart enough to invent an Iron Man suit in her garage. So now she's going on adventures as the new Iron Man, but she's not Iron Man. She's her own character, which is Ironheart. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see where they go with this. Um, Ryan Coogler's a part of it, and the actress that's going to be Ironheart is going to have a guest role in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So we're going to see her there, and
Mm-hmm.
it's going to transfer over to this. From what I know, it's going to be about tech versus magic. So she's going to be fighting the Hood, which is kind of like a Doctor Strange esque character, if you will, who does magic. So I'm interested. I'm excited to see Ironheart. Excited that more Black people are going to be in the Marvel universe, in their own stories, doing their own things. That's all I gotta say. Anything you want to add?
Mm-hmm. I don't know too much about the character, but I'm really excited for the character.
That's pretty much a good. I gave you a really short synopsis. She's like the first. She's gonna be the black girl. She wig. She's a black girl that was able to construct an Iron Man suit in her garage. And so now she is a iron person. Like how there's like War Machine, there's Pepper Potts, who was an Iron Man as well. Iron Man himself, and some other characters. So it's kind of like she's going to be her own iron person, if you get where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Wig. So there's that. I'm excited. Anything you want to add?
Mm-hmm. You
All
explained everything
right.
for me. For stuff I need to know. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm excited. It's going to be a TV series, by the way. Also, fun fact: Shea Coulee from Drag Race is going to be on it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited. I'm like, okay, Shea Coulee. All right, Drag Race. All right. Next is Ant-Man and the Wasp. This is going to be the third Ant-Man movie, right? Third, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It's going to explore the quantum realm. They're going to interact with strange new creatures, and they're also going to connect to this new thing, which is Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, which is Kang, who was in Loki at the end. You already saw Loki, right?
Yes, I think that I completed before you did.
Anyways, girl. So yeah, it's going to be about him. He's the villain.
Hmm. I know.
So I'm excited to see where they go with this too. Interested. I'm ready to see where they go with it. That's all I got to say, really. I enjoy Ant Man. It's not one of my favorites. I won't say it's my favorites, but I do enjoy Ant Man. Anything you want to say?
Well, I've been waiting on to see it because of Kane, because I guess Kane is going to be the massive villain for this to the
hmm
end for the
Emphasis on massive.
what
I said emphasis on massive. Mm.
girl. Like I say it when I say it, honey. He's going to be real big in the
hmm
Marvel universe. He's supposed to be like the Thanos,
hmm
for as I'm knowing that he's supposed to be
hmm
in that level of being.
Team Kang.
Yeah.
Team Kang.
Okay. Take your lust out of it and let's get to the actual stuff.
Oh, I can't do that. I'm so sorry.
So
He's
I
right.
can't wait to see what he's
He's
gonna
right.
do. Hopefully, we're gonna get a little bit of. We got somewhat of his origin on. Well, we got basically his origin
Uh
on
huh.
Loki or whatever the case may be. And I think one thing I want to add, well, Loki was is really like a storytelling kind of thing. So it's more, it's action, but it's more of telling the story.
Okay.
Nonetheless, I get more of that than action drama, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wanting to see him. I've been wanting to see him and see what he got to offer. Just get to know who he is or whatever the case may be. So,
Who?
um, uh, Kai, King Kai, not King Kai,
Kang.
Kang.
Watch how you say that.
Uh,
Wanted to see what? Wanted to see what, girl?
I was waiting to
Mm.
see him. What
Uh huh.
next? More
You want to see a brick? That's what you want to see.
girl, bad. Queen like me is not worrying.
Anyways, you guys, that's where we're at with Ant Man. Next is Werewolf by Night, which is going to be kind of like it gives like this campy horror, but not horror esque black and white feature. I'm excited to see where they go with this one. It looks different than what I thought they would do with this character,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm excited. Have you seen it yet?
No.
The trailer? It's supposed to be coming out this Halloween. So it's going to be a special. So it's going to be like one episode or one. It's going to be a movie, essentially. But it's not going to be that long. It's probably going to be an hour at most. It's going to explore the character of Werewolf by Night. So I'm excited. It's in black and white and it's going to be campy. So like very campy, like goofy campy. So be ready. It'll be October 7th on Disney Plus.
This seven?
Uh uh-huh.
I got a lot of damn shit coming.
Soon. Right? I'm like, girl, like calm down.
Yeah, no, damn.
We said I know we said we wanted y'all to come back, but maybe just take a break.
Child, they trying to, you know what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Uh by the way, Ironheart is gonna be coming on Disney Plus next year. And Ant-Man is gonna be next year in February. And yeah. Are you ready to talk about the next one, or is there any more you want to add in on Werewolf by Night?
No, you gonna take it, honey. I'm just listening. I look, y'all. I'm
We
getting the information like y'all are.
okay, girl. Next is going to be Secret Invasion, which you said you haven't watched the trailer yet, but they did say that it's going to focus more on. It's going to be a series on Disney Plus. It's going to focus more on Nick Fury and War Machine, which is Don Cheadle's character. So it's more so like kind of like espionage, spy espionage. Like they're trying to figure out who is a scroll, who is not, who is infiltrating Earth. You know, like what where things are going. So I'm excited to see Marvel do something different. Um, and I'm excited for Nick Fury to get a show that he's starring in. I'm just gonna say it.
Hmm.
That's really what I'm excited for. So, is there anything you want to add?
No, not really. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer. Like I said, it's just been a lot of Marvel stuff that's been coming out, and I've been
It
keep
has.
up with. And like I said,
It
I've been
is.
watching like She-Hulk, and I've been trying to get into that. And
Yeah, which I have a lot of personal feelings about that, but I'm still watching it. It's just,
it's a lot. It's so much
yeah.
to try to because you want
Hmm.
to catch everything when it comes to Marvel shows and stuff like that and movies.
Especially because a lot of them are connected.
Yeah. So you're trying to make sure you're watching everything, you're catching everything. So like I said, I've never been a fan of She-Hulk, so well, I haven't been a fan
Yeah,
of Hawk. So him having a girl version of him, well, like a niece of him, I just
his cousin.
his cousin.
That's his cousin. It's his cousin. She's his cousin.
I thought that was the niece. Oh well,
Girl,
what? Oh girl.
wow.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do? Sue me.
Mm 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 mm.
Sue me.
Okay, girl. I will. Anyways, next on the list is Armor Wars. Now, Armor Wars is going to be another Disney Plus series, and it's going to focus on Rhodey or War Machine, which is Don Cheadle's character. So it's going to be about him.
It's gonna. He get in the show too.
Mm?
Okay.
Well, this is kind of an old project. Like, Armor Wars is an older comic book story that was mostly about his character.
Hmm.
Okay, girl. So it's going to be like all new suits and different types of armors. All that. So it's like, I enjoy this. I enjoy them giving him more to do because I feel like we really. The whole focus of Secret Wars originally was about him, and I don't think they focused that much on him in the movie. Or not Secret Wars, Civil War. I'm so sorry. Most of the focus was about him, and I feel like they didn't do that great of a job of focusing on him mostly.
Hmm.
So yeah. Um. Next, or do you want to split this into part two?
We gonna have to do a part two, girl.
All right, we'll do a part two, you guys. Just looked at the time.
Yeah.
We're having so much
I was gonna say
fun.
something, but I was like, okay, well, look. But then I was like, I was like, oh yeah, we got a lot of Marvel stuff.
We got more left over, so we're just gonna do part two, you guys. I am a lord.
And I'm tired, ho, but I'm never tired.
Well, and this is the TL show. Us talking about Marvel, part one.
And we talk about Disney as
Some.
well and Pixar.
Oh yeah. And finishing up some other things. Just some Marvel talking heifers and Pixar and Star Wars.
All right, you guys.
All right.
Bye.